When you're first starting to learn how to ride, make sure, okay, they're not steel toe, but they'll do.
I know.
Over the ankle, good. You have a helmet, good. You have gloves, good. Make sure the bike is good. Make sure make sure your chain is on the bike. Make sure your tires are on the bike. Make sure your clutch works. This is the front brake, that's crazy. Make sure your front brake works. The clutch is good. Rear brake engages. What else? Make sure there's gas in it. I know what's wrong with it. Alright, so make sure that green light is on. Make sure it's on neutral. It's always on neutral. That means your bike can move freely. If your bike is not in neutral and you don't see no green light, you're not going anywhere. This is your clutch. This is gonna let you engage into first gear. So when it's in neutral and you go down one, they're gonna pull in the clutch, push this down once, it's gonna go into first gear. This does not do anything. You can't go vroom vroom on this side. This is the front brake, and then the back brake is this little pedal right here. Throttle. You don't fucking yank this thing, you just slowly twist it. This is your emergency kill switch. When it's down, that means you can start it. If it's up, you can't start it. It cuts off the engine. Make sure your kickstand is up, because if you try to start it, it'll start, but right when you go into gear, it's not gonna let you go. All right, now you're gonna get on it. So this is what I want you to do. After you start it, pull in the clutch. You're gonna go into first gear, and then when you're in first gear, all I want you to do is slowly let go of the clutch.
That's it?
Just slowly let go.
Just like car.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen? The bike is gonna move forward by itself. Right. Once it starts doing that, I just want you to walk. Just walk the bike. No throttle. Don't twist this at all, right, or nothing. All you're gonna do is just let go, and then you're just gonna walk it. As long as you're like putting pressure up and not down, it's not gonna go.
Oh, okay.
All right, now just let go of the clutch and then just walk the bike. Just walk it, walk it, walk it. There you go. Okay, so what you're gonna do? Continue walking it, but then pull in the front brake a little bit, and then stop, and then walk, and then stop, and then keep doing that. And then hit the front brake. All right, go. All right, now stop. A little bit slower. Slower. All right. You're gonna walk it again. When you come to a stop, slowly pull it in. I don't want to see you jerking or anything like that. All right. So all she's doing, she's gonna put it in first. It's in first gear, and then she's gonna slowly let go of the clutch, and she's just gonna walk the bike. Right now, she's just learning how to walk the bike, get clutch control, and then learn that front brake. Because if you slam on that front brake too fast and you're actually moving, you're gonna fly over your bike basically. Right now it's just clutch control and then practicing braking. When you're coming to a stop, you want to pull in the clutch all the way and then pull in the front brake.
Then pull the front brake. Okay.
There you go. Keep going. All right, stop. Do the same thing, but now you're gonna use the rear brake. She's gonna pull the clutch in, push it down once into first. Now she's gonna walk it. Stop. There you go.
The back brake's a little easier.
But the back brake is a lot easier. The front is where stop. All right, go. So you guys need to realize how sensitive the front brake is compared to the rear brake. Your front brake is a lot more touchy and sensitive rather than your rear brake. So if you slam on your front brake, you're gonna fly over like your bike. You're gonna walk it down, but then when you pick up some speed, put both your feet up.
What?
Once you get enough speed, pull in the clutch and then just put your feet up, and that's it. When you're ready to stop, put your feet off of the pegs first to where it's like touching the floor, and then slowly put in the brakes. After you get down, actually walking the bike, how I like to teach people to do it. And she stalled. She has both feet up. Both feet up, just walking the bike and then slowly using the brakes. You want to walk the bike and then get your feet up and just let the bike go. Let the bike do its thing. Yeah, that was good.
It's not as scary as I thought. Like, if I got a lighter bike, I feel like I would do really good. Like, I would feel a lot more confident. I'm scared I'm gonna like fall over because it's so heavy. Now it makes sense.
She said, oh no, I want to get a 600 for my first. Start on a smaller bike. It's a lot more forgiving. What'd you do wrong?
I did the same fucking thing.
You didn't pull the clutch in?
Yeah.
But right now I'm just making her go back and forth, letting her understand how to use the clutch, how much of the clutch she needs to let out so she can get the bike moving. Once you find out that sweet spot to get the bike moving, the bike moves. The bike is going to move by itself. She's going again. She's practicing front brake, learning how much pressure to put into that front brake, and then how to get going again. That's another thing. How to stop and go. How much clutch she needs to put out. So she's using the front brake. She's going to pull out the clutch again, find that sweet spot. She's going to walk it out. Understanding your clutch, how to actually get the bike moving, and how to stop. A lot of people don't know how to stop. Like if something goes wrong, they're going too fast. I see it all the time. People get on a bike, they start moving too fast and they automatically pull in the brakes and then they end up flipping over the bike. Oh.
I started pulling the throttle.
Yeah, I heard it. Struggles of owning a bike. Still to this day, I can never find neutral. Like this is literally me. This is a normal thing that happens all the time.
I'm getting
You
it
did a good
down.
job. What was the hardest thing for you to do?
That's my thing. Like getting my foot up to like put to like rear brake while going so slow, and it's kind of like a heavy bike. So like when I want to like put my foot up to do that, like I want to fall over on that side a little bit, so it feels a little scary. But
how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". Okay. How do you feel with the brake?
The front brake, I'm actually feel really confident with now.
Just not the back one?
The back one, I'm like confident with it. It's only the fact that like I'm going so slow that like I want to like fall over while I'm trying to put my foot up to brake, you know what I mean?
That's why you have this foot down, so it's like touching the floor. All you do is just tap that one. But I get it, because it's such a heavy bike. Yeah.
If it was lighter, I feel like it would be a lot easier for me to just put all my weight on this like on this side and to have that leg up. But like it kind of wants to shift, and then since I'm not very heavy myself, like I'm having trouble shifting it back onto that leg. Now
she's just learning how to get the bike moving and then turning at the same time. There you go. Good stop. When you're starting to turn, so say you're about to turn right here, point your head like where you're starting to turn. So look where you're turning and then kind of like have your body turn towards that way also, and then go through with it. So always look where
you're going.
Yeah. Because that'll help get your bike balanced and turning towards the direction you're going. So it's not fighting. You're not fighting against your bike. It may feel a little bit scary at first, actually getting into the turn. That's the point. It's supposed to be a little bit scary. You're trying to build confidence. You're building confidence, controlling the bike, and actually learning the bike. She's going back again. She's moving her head towards the turn, her body towards the turn. Letting the clutch, no throttle at all. All we're doing right now is getting comfortable to the actual feeling of the bike, the weight, and understanding how to stop. Like that. Perfect stop. That was a good stop.
I'm getting it down.
I know you are.
God damn it, I did it again.
She's practicing getting her head and her body in position to when she's turning. There you go. That's a lot better. Oh.
I don't even know what happened there.
And just slow down. When you're turning, you don't have to go fast. Okay, she's doing it right. She's going it right. She has that front engaged a little bit. And now she's going.
I'm scared to go on my, that way. Right.
You're scared to turn this way?
I don't feel as confident turning to my right.
Like this way?
Yeah.
Most people that ride, they don't like turning on this way. But you still have to know how to do it. So practice turning, and then when you get down here, I want you to use the throttle to come back up.
But what do you mean by that?
This is as much gas as you want to give it. Like that. like right there. So you know how you've been walking it and you've been like right here? You're gonna stay right here with the clutch, but as you start, you hear the bike rev up and you give it a little bit of throttle, slowly let go of your clutch and then slowly give it throttle.
Okay.
And that's
like,
it. And then once you give it some gas and you let go, the bike's gonna move by itself. If you want to stop, just always pull in the clutch and let go of the throttle. So when you're ready to stop, just pull in the clutch and then you can hold this. Can you do that?
I'm scared, but I got it.
Before you even start coming up the hill, just pull the clutch in and then twist the throttle and see how much throttle you're giving it.
Okay.
Just hear how loud it is. You just want it to barely start moving. You got it. So now we're gonna start implementing the throttle. I like practicing on an incline because it's more forgiving. I feel like it's more forgiving. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to start learning. So now what she's doing, she's starting at the bottom of the hill. So she's gonna slowly let go of the clutch and give it a little bit of throttle, just like that. And she's gonna get moving. And she's gonna keep moving. So right now the clutch is fully out and she's using the throttle to move the bike up the hill right now. So now what she's gonna do, she's gonna walk it. She's gonna walk it back down. She knows how to slow down when she gets to the bottom of the hill. She's familiar with turning, so she gets ready to go back up the hill and then start using and practicing with the throttle now. So now she's gonna start turning, having her feet kind of skim the floor for some support. She's slowly gonna give it throttle and then let go of the clutch. Just like that. All right, so how was it?
It was good. I actually feel so comfortable. Like I got the throttle down too.
She already got the clutch control down. She knows how to use her front brake, her rear brake. She's learning how to use the throttle right now, so I'm gonna have her go through, and that's really it. Now it's just her practicing over and over, a little bit more. There she go. You can see she's having her foot down. She got her foot down to have more control over the bike. She's still learning how to use the throttle, how to turn. It's all practice from this point. Look at that. Okay. A lot of people are worried about actually twisting the throttle. They're scared they're gonna whiskey throttle, they're gonna send the bike flying. Do these steps, take the time to practice it. Once you're comfortable, and you can just keep going and you'll be good at no time. Look at that. Understanding the clutch, knowing your brakes, how much brakes to use, how little to use, all that matters. I'm not even worried about her like at all. I'm not worried if she's gonna drop it or anything or what it is.
I did it. Hold on, I know.
And there she goes.
Oh my god.
There she goes.
No.
You good, you good.
No. I literally took my foot off and I couldn't find the ground. Oh my god. If it scratched anything, I will fucking pay for it. No. Sir.
You good.
No, I'm actually gonna cry. I tried to save it. I didn't want to let it fall.
It's fine. It's fine. I got a little crash bar right here.
Oh.
That's good. That's why that's there. Nothing, literally nothing's wrong with it.
Oh my god, I can't believe that I was doing so good and then I'm so sorry.
We're on an incline. It's good. I was just saying you weren't gonna fall or anything like that.
Are you serious?
I just said, look, I'm not even worried about it. She's not gonna fall or anything, and then boom.
I don't even know how that happened. Like the weight just shifted on the bike and like I couldn't put it back up.
You got it too excited. You got too comfortable.
I was excited that I got to the ending.
You came in hot. It looked like you slammed the front brake,
I did,
and then
that's what happened.
yeah.
I accidentally tapped into hard and
Yeah.
I shifted this way and I'm weak. I can't.
It is what it is.
Hey, but was I doing all right?
You did good. Yes, the only time you dropped it, and you didn't drop it anywhere else, nothing like that. You did a good job. You just got a little too excited. That was
Did
it.
you expect me to drop it?
I didn't care if you were going to or anything. Like, you're learning. It's bound to happen.
I tried.
Everybody's gonna drop their bike. If you haven't gone down, you're gonna go down eventually. That's how it goes. But you did a good job. You did a good job. You were just whipping around. You got comfortable with the throttle. How was it with the throttle?
I felt like I just wanted to go. That's my problem now, because like, you know I drive cars.
Yeah.
So like I just want to go.
Yeah, once you realize, okay, nothing's gonna happen, I'm not gonna do a backflip or anything like that, and then you start getting comfortable, and then you start moving with it, and it's all good.
No, I started taking corners a little bit, like without, you know, like my foot on the ground as much. Like
Yeah.
it's hard for me to like take my foot up because I'm scared.
Yeah,
But like I'm getting there.
yeah, you're doing a good job. You just gotta practice more and more, so then you don't pull up to the meet and then you try to stop all cool and then boom. More practice and that's it. What was like the hardest thing to get down or to learn?
Probably like turning right. That one's really scary for me.
What about turn left?
Oh, that was easy.
Right side, a lot of people don't like turning on the right side.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. But
it's a
that's like
normal
I'll
thing.
just practice that a lot then. But yeah, I think I did pretty good.
You did a good job, yeah.
Everything's so touchy. That's probably the hardest thing. Like
Yeah.
everything's so touchy.
Leaning it, you know,
Yeah,
1 second.
obviously, I barely pressed the front brake.
That's why I was stressing. I'm like, hey, get comfortable. And I know we've only been here for like an hour or two, and you did a great job.
Hey, but I still rode in that hour.
You did. You did. You were riding up and down like it was nothing in like an hour. So that was good. It was a good job. And you just got to keep practicing. Go do it over and over, and then after that, yeah, you'll be straight.
Oh.